Gashishi. I am sending a direct message to him. There is a new sheriff in town. He cannot come to Edo without telling me, because his security will never be guaranteed. Whatever happens to him when he's in Edo State, he will take it. I am serious about it. He came the other day and donated 15 million. Somebody was saying, no, Gashishi, why get 15 million to donate to people? By the time he left, there was crisis. 3 people died in Benin. So for that reason, tell Obi he should not come to Edo without telling me.
Alright, so first of all, on behalf of the great people of Edo State, I would like to apologize to the whole Nigerians and to Peter Obi for what the present governor of Edo State said in this video, where he clearly, first of all, let me quote him. He said he's sending a direct message to Peter Obi that his security will never be guaranteed when it comes to Edo State. He went further to say whatever happens to Obi when he's in Edo State, he will take it. And the governor said he's serious about it. This looks like a threat to tell Peter Obi that if you come to Edo State, anything will happen to you, you go use your head carry out. Definitely something might happen to him when it comes to Edo State. The governor is obviously preaching hate, and we are not like that in Edo State. So on behalf of the great people of Edo, please, Nigerians, we are begging you that we are very, very, very sorry. Now, I want you people to understand something, right? This thing is a pattern. You understand? It's a pattern. What they are doing now is the states that Peter Obi won during the presidential election, they are turning their governors to start attacking Peter Obi deliberately. First, it was the governor.
Okay, guys. I know that many of us, would have seen this particular video. Of course, the comments from the governor of Edo State, apparently threatening Peter Obi. There's been a lot of commentaries on this. A lot of people have been talking about it, but I particularly chose that of Very Dark Man because I thought that his approach to it, did strike some chord. I've been, since this matter happened, I've been looking at reactions, and it is very hard to find somebody that is not condemning Governor Okpebholo for his comments, for his threats, against Peter Obi. Now, there's a part of it, from Very Dark Man's, approach to it, which resonated very strongly with me, particularly given the environment that we are in right now, currently. And that part is that he started by apologizing to Peter Gregory Obi on behalf of the governor. Because somehow, I am still finding it personally very hard, to unravel what will be behind this. Even though a lot of explanations have been advanced, politics, playing to the gallery, try to satisfy or try to push some sort of sense of loyalty to Tinubu and all of that. The Benin man says, if you send a child, a wise child, a message of slavery, the child will respond to that message as a responsible child. It's only a foolish child that will actually go and deliver a message like a slave. Let's assume that the governor is trying to play to the gallery to pretend or rather to to demonstrate that he's loyal to the president of Nigeria, because that's where everything is stemming from and all of that. But that said, let me quickly give us a little idea, because I've been trying to investigate Obi's visit to Benin in recent time. Obi visited St. Philomena. And when he did, I remember I got a call about the day after or so from somebody, my brother, who was telling me that, Obi's presence was very, very rewarding. Now, I wasn't very surprised because in the course of 2023 presidential election, I came to know that Obi has very strong affinity with, St. Philomena Hospital in Benin. And Obi has a very strong affinity with the nursing infrastructure across Nigeria. So he visits anywhere, there's a reputable nursing infrastructure, across the country. And of course, he makes quite donations, supports. These are some of the things that this man does, that they sort of, for me, I see these things as his own passion. And of course, in one of the interviews, when Obi was in Edo State, he said that he wasn't in Edo State for politics. He just quietly came to do some of those things, he normally, he does across Nigeria and all of that. So it wasn't anything political, But I'm coming to talk about the governor's, comment. But let me just, play us an excerpt from Obi's visit to St. Philomena. This is one of such I came across. It was definitely received to a rousing welcome at the St. Philomena School of Nursing Sciences in Benin and all of that, and of course a lot went on there. At some point they had I think they had a conference or so where of course he addressed the gathering. Apparently Obi came to this place to carry out some of those things that he does. You understand what I'm saying? This is Obi in that particular gathering. Anyway, you can see excitement there. That's just by the by. The reason why I'm playing this excerpt is because I want to try to establish. The thing I'm trying to investigate is that the governor made some allegations. He said that when Obi came, that there was stampede and 3 people died. And so far in my investigations, I've been asking questions all around. Okay, it looks like the governor may have lied because so far there's been no report of incidents as such that has occasioned the buying of anybody, talk less of 3 persons, as the governor had claimed. Okay, this is based on my having to ask questions around if anything like that actually did happen. The governor, more will listen to the governor again because there are a number of things from the comments of the governor that are very, very unsettling. Not just because of Peter Gregory Obi. They are very unsettling for every Nigerian that has a right to be anywhere across the country. You understand what I'm saying now? Particularly when the person is not a threat to national security, when the person is not a threat, to the existence of the people he has come to visit. You understand the picture of what I'm saying now? And if we allow this kind of thing to stand, it will be a huge travesty, and we will be undoing ourselves greatly. Let's take a listen again, and I'm going to start again from what's it called, a very dark mass approach to it. Let's take a listen one more time.
Tell Obi he should not come to Edo without telling me. The man will say no gashishi. I am sending a direct message to him. There is a new sheriff in town. He cannot.
Okay. I just want to quickly pick on two things there. Tell Obi he cannot come to Edo without telling me. First and foremost, Obi is not occupying any governmental position. Obi can quietly come to Edo State and do his thing. If the thing he's come to do is not related to whatever government is doing or whatever it is. Obi has a right to come to Edo State without having to take a permission from anybody. I don't know why, Obi's presence is a problem. And I don't know why the governor will told this lie, that he cannot come. That he alluded, and we need to clear this, very important. In as much as we can effectively argue that no human being is a saint, there are things too that we can argue on behalf of this Obi, at least waiting we don't see on the public space. The governor went, and he stressed this very, bitterly. He blessed the thing they pain him, because that's the only thing we're going to happen for that kind of stress to take place. The man will say, they spend shishi, where he foresee 15 million when you go give some people. They spend shishi. I think we need to put this matter, Obi the spend shishi matter, into very proper perspective. So I make we know the mix am. Make we not come be like, Imadoa Zorema by the man, come they mix the matter. Let's listen a bit more to the governor of Edo State while he was, doing his rant, and threatening Peter Gregory Obi. Let's take a listen more.
Come to Edo without telling me, because his security will never be guaranteed. Whatever happens to him when he's in Edo State, he will take it.
Now, this right now is a big statement. If the governor has said this, that Peter Obi's security cannot be guaranteed, whatever happens to him, he will take it. It presupposes, by a different interpretation, that the government of Edo State in place currently, they are already plotting to do something sinister against Peter Obi. I mean, this is what a different interpretation will connote. Obi is a free Nigerian citizen who travels everywhere across Nigeria, who, like I said, is not a president, it's not a governor, it's not a local government chairman. He does not travel in any capacity as a government official. Obi's movement around Nigeria is in his own private capacity as a Nigerian citizen who goes to places of his interest. St. Philomena's, nursing school of science and hospital is a place of interest for a private citizen, Peter Gregory Obi. Now, for the governor to suggest that before Obi goes into a restaurant, for instance, if that is where his interests lie, to go and eat Ishiewu Momo, he, the governor, must give approval, sounds ludicrous to me. I mean, Mr. Okpebholo, I mean, I think you probably still need to come out and explain this a bit further. Now, on the one hand, you insist that before he comes to Edo at any time, he must take permission from you. The question is, why would he take permission from you? And you are saying that his security will not be guaranteed. When Obi came to this school of nursing, he came and left. He did what he did and he left. If you, Governor Okpebholo, did not make a matter of it, nothing happened to Obi, which presupposes right now that since you have not made a matter of it and told the world that Obi security cannot be guaranteed if it comes to Edo State without seeking your permission to come to Edo State, then it suggests to some minds that the Edo State government is planning something against Peter Obi. And that is very worrisome. That is very worrisome. It is also important for us to send a very clear message to the governor of Edo State that Obi is not the kind of human being as a person who is with Nigerians that he should send such messages to. I honestly don't think so, because the relative peace and quiet, in quotes, that exists in Benin now in Edo State, while everybody's crying out to the government to tackle insecurity, I think the government should not take it for granted, because Nigeria is seriously on the edge. We see what is already happening now in Kenya. Nigeria is seriously on the edge. It gets more spark when it say go happen if it just be uncontrollable. Now, coming out to issue statement of threat like this is honestly very disturbing. We'll take a listen again. Maybe not say with the create all this by ourselves. Let's take.
I am sending a direct message to him. There is a new sheriff in town. He cannot come to Edo without telling me, because his security will never be guaranteed.
When I take note, his security will never be guaranteed because it's Obi, right? Because I'm trying to make sense of this. Why? I mean, people go to Edo states, anytime. People go to other states and all of that, do their things, and leave. Just like Obi did on this occasion. I am sure that if Obi has a business with the government of Edo State, he will, follow the protocols and do his business with the government of Edo State. But on this occasion, Obi doesn't have any business with the government of Edo State. Let's take a listen further.
Whatever happens to him when he's in Edo State, he will take it. I am serious about it.
I am serious about it. Let's take note of this. I'm serious about it. Governor Okpebholo, if there are sinister arrangements by your government against Peter Obi when it comes to Edo State, or if he comes to Edo State, I am sure that you would have seen the internet space and you would have seen how the whole world is blasting you for these comments. Right now, technically, Obi's life in Edo State is in your hands. If anything happens to Obi, Governor Okpebholo, this video will surface again. And at there you can actually know, say, the fact that people appear quiet does not necessarily mean they are stupid. Everything when it happens, now you are sat there as governor of Edo State, Supreme Court don't affirm you and every other thing. I think, Your Excellency, you should focus on governance. Because right now, with what you do so, what you talk so, if Obi comes to Edo State now without letting you know, and anything will change for where Obi dey, Mr. Okpebholo, you will be responsible. You go responsible. You go probably come no say water akankan, then get the same color, but a different work that they do. With this same your Edo State way you look so. I think you and your government should tread carefully. Nobody say make una not play una what's it called, loyalty to President Tinubu. You do whatever you are doing. But Edo State people expect you to focus on governing Edo State, for which you were elected, as a primary agenda. Because right now, though there's a lot of criticism about your governance, many people never join. I never joined criticism. I still believe, say, you probably have something to offer as far as governance is concerned. I think you focus more on that. You're playing out. Oh, it be like, say, man, in your governance right now, from the waiting they see from afar, you are more interested in how you are going to deliver Edo State to Bola Ahmed Tinubu than governing the people of Edo State. It's not a surprise to me, though. But this will be matter. It's a matter of serious interest. We'll be saying, man, many of us don't take for a joke. Somebody's calling. Let me just stay this call. Hello.
Hello, sir.
Hello, I greet you.
Yeah, good evening, sir. How are you, sir? I think you're on live, right?
Yes, we are live, yes.
All right. So, can I quickly say something, sir?
Please, just for 1 minute. I've been on open line, but go ahead, sir. What's your name and where are you calling from?
Because if anything happened to any government should be held responsible, right?
Yes, that's what I talk. Yes.
All right, sir. But when Obaseki threatened Oshomole not to go to Benin, but what did you say, sir? Did you come out to speak against it, sir?
Can you say that again?
When former Governor Obaseki, we were supporting them, when he banned Oshomole from coming to Edo State, did you come out to speak against it, sir?
Under what circumstance was that?
Sir, thank God you understand politics.
They ask you, Oga, say under what circumstance was that?
Sir, Obi, His Excellency Peter Obi was 2 times former governor of Anambra State. He knows because he have done it to El-Rufai. I don't know whether you saw the video. Before going to a state, you know that there is chief security officer in that state. It's your duty to call the chief officer and to let him know that you are coming. You can't just go into a state and come out. Even Golo Jonathan, when he was coming at the time, they contacted Governor Obaseki there. So you know all these things. The way you are coming out to say, oh, if anything happened to this, but Obaseki is threatening Shomole, Senator Shomole that time. You people were clapping. Nobody not speak against it.
Thank you.
Now that.
Okay, I know where this one is coming from. First and foremost, I'm not here to talk about Obaseki and Oshomole. I did remember in the time of Obaseki and Oshomole, it was all political. Oshomole came to Edo State to organize a rally with his people in Edo North. You understand what I'm saying? Under his political party and all of that. And so it was all political. In this case, Obi's movement in this case has nothing to do with politics. Obi did not come to Edo State for a rally. He did not come to Edo State for any political arrangement. He came as a private citizen to meet with the staff and students of St. Philomena. These people he has had a very strong affinity with. Even when Obaseki was still the governor of Edo State, Obi had actually earlier come to this St. Philomena quietly. It's not the first time Obi is coming to Edo State to St. Philomena quietly. That's just to quickly respond to that. You understand what I'm saying now? Obi has a very strong affinity with St. Philomena and he's been doing things with them. As a matter of fact, he made donations. You understand what I'm saying now? And all of that. Now, Obi has a right to go anywhere. It's not the first time Obi is going to different places privately. And it's not the first time too we're actually seeing governors say, Obi did not, contact us before he arrives. You understand what I'm saying? And it's also not the first time that we have seen situations where Obi contacted, but for instance, in Benue, Obi contacted the governor. He was coming to see the people, by headsmen, and the governor said, "Don't come." You understand what I'm saying? Refused him from coming. We came to know about that later and all of that. So all of that, let's all put all of this. We know the politics that's playing at this moment. I'm not interested in that politics. Obi, in one of his explanations, as a matter of fact, before Okpebholo came out and started doing his ranting, Obi had said that he's quietly in Edo State to meet with these young nurses and, of course, the proprietors of the school and every other thing for what he has, for the long history of relationship he has had with them. In any case, I also do think that even if Governor Okpebholo, in his capacity as the governor of Edo State, would think that, and he has a right to say, man, look, as a very important dignitary, please let me know you are in town. I believe that there would have been ways that Okpebholo's message would have been delivered on that occasion where he would score points instead of being lambasted right now by everybody. You understand what I'm saying right now? I think there are different ways. Now, the part of it that is catching everybody's attention is the apparent threat. And that is what some of us are coming out to say, man, look, Obi is a private citizen. And we probably may not have heard the last of this matter because we live in an era where people in government lie a lot. You may be surprised that the news that will come out tomorrow is that Obi probably actually reached out to the government of Edo State to say, man, I will be in your environment too, but I just have a private business to do. And they probably will just sit on it. We have seen that happen before, where, is it Boala, they call it, one of the, special assistant to Tinubu came out publicly on national television to accuse Obi of not going to Benue, only for it to be divorced later that Obi got ready to go to Benue, but the government of Benue said he should not come, that the security cannot be guaranteed. Everybody moves around. Why is Obi the topic in this regard? Why? Why is Obi the problem and the headache of everybody in this regard? Now, even if Okpebholo has something to say in regards to Obi's coming to Benin, and maybe he felt that he should have been contacted, are there no better and more constructive ways? The man said his security cannot be guaranteed. Take note, cannot be guaranteed. And he went far to say, I am serious about it. That is plain threat. Obi did not come to Benin to come and organize a rally. No. It's as good as going to visit his friend in the privacy of the friend's house. That is this occasion. This occasion is not contentious. It's not a political party thing. He did not come under Labour Party or under ADC. He came as Peter Obi, who has had a long-lasting, relationship with this particular institution, for which I found that Obi has been making lots of donations to support that institution privately, unannounced. And the government would have to say, he said, they give shishi. Where for 15 million, where you going to give this thing? And I'm going to address that because this is where the matter somehow we just need to, put these things in proper perspective. Let's listen further.
He came the other day and donated 15 million. Somebody was saying, no, guys, she will get 15 million to donate to people. By the time he left, there was crisis. 3 people died in Benin. So for that reason, tell Obi he should not come to Edo without telling me.
Okay. First and foremost, for what we found out, what I have found out personally, I stand to be corrected though. On the occasion of Obi's visit to Benin, there is no confirmed report anywhere by anybody that anybody died because Obi came to Benin. And if that is anything to go by, it means that the governor of Edo State lied on this occasion. Okay, and that is not fair. Except, of course, it is true. Okay? Say there was stampede and people actually died. You understand what I'm saying now? No. On this occasion, nobody died. Now, on the issue of to be nice that a government is genuinely concerned about the life, the lives of, the people of Edo State. Genuinely, it is nice. But in this state as we speak right now, the number of people that have died for different reasons, courts related, what it be named, kidnapping related, criminality related, every day. I think that the government needs to stamp her feet, firmly on the issue of security. But Obi is so, in fact, it is so infinitesimal to the matters of insecurity in Edo State. I think it would be too sentimental to create the impression, say, because Obi come, as he come out, tell the people, by Your Excellency, I mean Governor Okpebholo, Mr. Okpebholo, you can do better. Now, on the issue of the man when say, they give shishi, I beg, Mona Kel Okpebholo, may sit down. I want to lecture him a bit. We Nigerians, we are not under any illusion whatsoever. Okay? We don't know Tete. Obi is one of the richest Nigerians alive today. We don't know Tete. Obi na multi-millionaire, probably billionaire in Naira terms. Now, the axiom of Obi no dey give shishi, let's not misconstrue it. We don't follow this Obi they come for years now, and we know say Obi they make donations where to different causes, one of which is this nursing arrangement all across Nigeria. Obi now one of the biggest quiet philanthropists when Nigeria gets. So let's not make that mistake. If now, because of Obi's outing since 2023 and every other thing, Nigerians can't label Obi say Obi no they give shishi. What we as Nigerians understand by that, we say Obi no they do political bribery. That's what we understand by that. Obi no they give money to thugs, men they go carry AK-47, begin go they steal ballot buses. Obi no they give shishi to make sure say they divert political process, like the one where APC they do, where a cross section of PDP, the political will get out, like the one where they do. When we say that they bribe, that they corrupt, they do, that is what Nigerians came to understand. Say, Obi no they give shishi, Obi no they do political bribery, like the one when you, Governor Okpebholo, is believed say you are used to. That does not mean say Obi no they support primary schools, secondary schools, IDPs, nursing schools all across Nigeria. Obi they donate millions to these people all the time. So the donation will be they make at that level, no mix we say Obi no they give shishi. Our understanding of Obi no they give shishi is that Obi no they give shishi when it comes to political bribery. So Governor Okpebholo, I don't know how you take missing when you say you call the blast, say you they mix it to man when they say no they give shishi. Where you see 15 million when you go give so don't mix it. I just say make I lecture you on that. If we see say Obi give 100 million to IDP camp, that arrangement is highly the act of philanthropism. It's different from Obi no they give shishi when it comes to political bribery. Obi no they give. I mean, we have grown up and followed our own democracy. Now the one will be saying the unique democracy we get for Nigeria. To see and say the likes of you, Governor Okpebholo, and people where they work with you, when it comes to politics, una go carry money, una go carry arms and ammunition, una carry guns, una give people, may they go fight to make sure so una win election. Once we don't share the guns finish, we call it battle insecurity, because many of the guns we give out to people, they never feel recover. I'm not just accusing you, Governor Okpebholo. This now waiting the kind of politics we play right now with all the politicians right now, you know, whether PC, PDP, all of them. That is what you guys are used to. And that's what we came to know. Say, Obi, no, they do all those kind of things. That is the Obi we now came to know. That's why the man gets the popularity when he gets. Say, you know, they give shishi. It does not mean say the man no they spend money for worthy causes, particularly those who say it did dear to the man's heart. So don't mix it, because the way you say mix up for this video and the vex when you show Governor Okpebholo, I mean, he surprised me, because even I would expect that a 7-year-old child will know the difference, understand the meaning, and he's not supposed to come out under this contest at all. In one breath, you say he needs to call you when it's coming to Edo State. In another breath, you are expressing anger. Say he donates money. I think you should even be praising him, because that particular school they under your purview. That school and all the schools in Edo State, they consistently need money. If a philanthropist can give them 15 million, I think what should be even do is to come out in this particular, you know, a forum to say, Obi came to Edo State. I'm surprised he didn't inform me. Please advise him whenever he's coming. For whatever reason, let me know so that we can make the ground, you know, a lot more subtle for him. But I must also thank him for the donation he made to that St. Philomena School of Nursing. I think if you did that today, everybody would be, you know, applauding you, Okpebholo. I mean, now common sense. That I would expect him when it's coming, because I mean, Nigeria is very volatile right now. A lot of things are happening in a high-profile manner, so that we will try to make the ground subtle, make sure the security arrangements do a lot better. You understand what I'm saying now? Then thank him for the support he's giving to this group, so that, you know, the Benin man says, oh, when are we? So that the man himself will hear your message. If he make mistakes, okay, he probably for reach you. You understand what I'm saying? Now, if he didn't reach your office, you understand? Because at the end of the day, like I said earlier, later on I can find that say Obi actually reached that office. Say he go dey Benin, but they go want to sit over him because they don't want to give him that, you know, this thing, whatever attention. And the man said that to be anywhere, provided it's not my private thing he can't do. I am sure if you have handled this matter like this, today, the whole world of Nigeria and across not going to whitewash you over the kind of statements that you make. Let's listen further.
All right, so first of all, on behalf of the great people of Edo State, I would like to apologize to the whole Nigerians and to Peter Obi for what the present governor of Edo State said in this video, where he claimed.
Well, so I of everything where we go on since I picked Very Dark Man's submission on this matter to make me make this video, and I'm joining Very Dark Man, who is also from Edo State, and of course, indeed, all the Edo State people, to say we profusely apologize to His Excellency, one of the truest excellencies of our time, Peter Obi, for this apparent mistake made by Governor, Okpebholo. I believe it's a mistake. I believe he doesn't mean harm, and I hope he understands the implication of what he has done, and he repents from it, and gets corrected. I want to appeal to Peter Obi not to take this to heart. Of course, if it's possible to also still reach the governor, if there's anything like that, so that things can be smoothing out, that's fine. You understand what I'm saying now? So that's the point I want to make. I think that is wise. I think that's what all of us should be doing right now. If the governor, would make the mistake, the Benin man were already know that's what has happened here. A governor man or man you as far as this matter is concerned. He has not. I mean, the art. One of the arts of governance is the ability to say the right things at the right time and in the right environment. And when you look at what Okpebholo did with his comments, they're all wrong. You don't get how you want to look and how you want to paint them. So on behalf of Okpebholo, I apologize profusely, to Peter Gregory Obi. And of course, I advise the Peter Gregory Obi not to be deterred by the words of Okpebholo. He must know, Obi must know, that when it comes to, presidency of 2027, he should be assured that majority of the Edo State electorate are still very much with him. I'm not put water for mouth the talker. Peter Obi should be aware. He should not be worried at all by the shenanigans of. They said they're going to give Bola Ahmed Tinubu 2 million votes from Edo State, and they ask whether na sand then one counts. But 2027, Obi has said those that will not allow the vote in 2027 to count, they will be counted. You understand what I'm saying now? Once beaten, twice shy. So, Obi, you just do your own beats. May you wise or may you not mumu with all this ADC matter who just look so when they be like television, we're not clear. May you wise up, eh? That's the only thing I'm going to say. So for this Okpebholo matter, Excellency Peter Gregory Obi, because right now in Nigeria, you are the truest excellency. As a matter of fact, some of us right now are advocating that His Excellency, they call many of these people, political office holders, as governors and presidents. It should be disbanded because majority of them have no business being called anything excellency. You understand what I'm saying now? But that's a matter for another day. So on this occasion, I joined Very Dark Man. I joined all many Edo State people to profusely, apologize to Peter Gregory Obi. And I dare say, if Okpebholo does not understand his words today, they are written very strongly and firmly, against him. And whenever Obi comes to Benin, comes to Edo State, he has a right, if he has come from any private business. If Obi is coming to visit me in my house in Edo State, I don't think he needs to take permission from anybody to come to my house in Edo State, which is what he just did. You understand the picture of what I'm saying now, and all of that. So, to that extent, Governor Okpebholo, I hope you are able to review your statement, look at the bashes you are receiving from everywhere, all over the world, and display a rare wisdom of coming out to apologize for the error of judgment that has led you to making the statement you made. If you're able to do that, you would definitely, be changing some impressions. But if not, people are watching you, sir. They are watching you very, very closely. That's a direct one to Okpebholo. As you talk, you send message to Peter Obi. I'm sending message to you. You understand what I'm saying now? That we don't apologize on your behalf and on behalf of your government. Try to correct the error when you don't make. Because right now, if anything happens to Obi in Edo State, whether he inform you or not inform you, people are going to come out en masse to accuse you. Because right now, before a lot of people, Governor Okpebholo, you are a suspect right now. Based on what come out for your mouth, you will not guarantee security and you are serious about it. That implies, something very, very strong. People are not going to take that lightly. You understand what I'm saying now? But I hope that it is just waiting, just come out in the heat of, small vessel in their mind. I must add this to this matter. Somebody, I saw somebody who made a video and said that Obi, in one of his public statements, rubbished the Edo governorship elections. And that is why Okpebholo came out like this. Governor Okpebholo, I don't want to believe that is true. But let's be honest. Let's be honest. The last governorship election in Edo State was rubbish. I mean, let's be honest. I mean, when it comes to, say, election, proper standard of election, I mean, that was a sham. I mean, is it because Obi said it? The whole world has said so. The only thing I've not done anybody to say is that this not who win or this not be who win. Because everybody, all players inside the matter, they all play their roles inside the matter to make it a sham. So the last governorship election in Edo State was everything short of a proper election. So if Obi in any public gathering refer to that election as a sham, my brother, you not reach to verse put. Because you yourself know that election was a sham. It was a cash and carry election. That is it. So, not be now. This now is a statement of fact that everybody can corroborate. Because if the election was conducted properly, people voted and every other thing, it's very likely, I don't know, you've probably not even be the governor. Very likely. But at the end of the day, this is why we must learn from history. If I wanted to verse you, that will be that one. Not that I verse you because you're going to hear it again and again and again and again and again and again. So if you cannot come to the reality of the fact, say, the role you and your party play, the role PDP play, the role everybody play, made the election a sham, then there's a problem. And I think you guys should learn from history. And I'm sure you know late President Yaradua. He was elected in this country. And one of his first statements he made when he became president was that he said, the election that brought me to be as president was a flawed election. And as president, he was going to ensure that future elections in Nigeria would be a lot better than the one that brought him in as president. Yaradua and Aitokan, all of us still there here when he made the statement. And for me, that was integrity. I'm president now. I know that this election that brought me here as president was a flawed election. But I'm going to work hard to ensure that future elections in Nigeria will be better than the one that brought me in as president. Now, he won't be talking that kind of thing. So nobody go use cutlass, they cut your neck. If you yourself acknowledge, say, the election that brought you on as governor of Edo State was a flawed election. As a matter of fact, people will respect you for recognizing that. But going about pretending that it was a fantastic election, it was a free and fair election, governor, it not work. Because people know say down and lie. So I make you not come be governor when we say, man, if you open the mouth and lie, then they come out from inside. I think there's a lot you need to do. But most of us focus on governance. Now they want to judge you on. Because at the end of the day, everything what you do for Tinubu, if Tinubu not going to win the election, at the end of the day, it will be a waste of time. And not to say you're not the lawyer, maybe you're not organized for your party. You have the right to do so. But please do not stop the will of the people. If they want to make other choices, allow them. Allow them. So Nigerians, just I can't still add my mouth to this matter with very firm apologies to His Excellency Peter Gregory Obi. And those two people are not like that. We are very coordinated people. The governor in his ranting and his comment did not represent those two people. He represented himself and probably those in his government. His voice is not representative of Edo State people and how they feel towards Peter Gregory Obi. Peter Obi, be assured that majority of Edo State people, okay, are still standing firmly with you. On that note, my people, now that I say I end this matter for not too long. God bless you all. I'll see you when I see you again. It's the commercial. My name is Comment Lamte already. Catch you. Bye for now.
The man will say no gashishi. I am sending a direct message to him. There is a new sheriff in town. He cannot come to Edo without telling me, because his security will never be guaranteed. Whatever happens to him when he's in Edo State, he will take it. I am serious about it. He came the other day and donated 15 million. Somebody was saying, no, guys, she will get 15 million to donate to people. By the time he left, there was crisis. 3 people died in Benin. So for that reason, tell Obi he should not come to Edo without telling me.